Hi, welcome back to my backyard. As you can see, I'm wearing my rain jacket today. So you know what that means. That's right, we're doing another rock cutting video. So let's take a look at what we're gonna. All right, so today we're gonna be cutting open some geodes. These were all given to me by a very generous subscriber who wanted to remain anonymous. So thank you very much to him and for giving me these. I'm really excited to see what's in here. Here's kind of what you can expect. All full of crystals like that. So the ones in this bag are hollow. You can for sure hear stuff rattling around in there. And then the rest of these are kind of unknown what's inside, so it should be fun to open them up. He said that this is a prairie agate, so he thought it would be kind of cool to cut this one open too. So very excited to see what's in here, what's in these, and should be good. So thank you very much to him for giving me these. So the issue in my last video was I didn't get a good camera view because this tile saw sprays a lot of water because it doesn't have a splash guard to go over the blade. And so I can't really set up my camera right behind it because I don't want it to get wet. So I'm hoping this solution works. I've got a brown paper bag to see if it gets any water on it. So we'll see if it sprays it, if it manages to spray that far. All right, I don't see any water on the brown paper bag, so I think we can move this out of the way and use my camera with the big telephoto lens. This is a Nikon D7200, if you're curious, with a 55 to 300 millimeter lens on it. I usually use this for taking pictures of birds, but today it'll be used for getting video of rock. All right, here's the first one. Oh, that is cool. Look at all those crystals. Oh, those are just beautiful. This was not one of the hollow ones either. So that's extra exciting. I like how even here it looks like there's almost some banding going on. Oh, that is just so cool. All right, on to the next one. Well, as you saw when I was cutting it, this one kind of broke early. But that is still really cool. This one's got some kind of more of a yellow color to it. That's pretty neat. I like this spot up here that almost looks like banding. That's really cool. I saved all the hollow ones till the end, so that's kind of cool that so far both of them have been hollow. Now I could tell this when I was cutting it because it took a lot longer and was a lot slower. This one's pretty solid. That still looks really cool. There's still a little bit of, I guess there's a little tiny pocket there. That's cool how you can kind of see the crystal sprays on the inside. All right, up next we've got another, well, this one's the biggest one of the group, and it took the longest to cut by far, and that's because it's another one that's really solid. But like the last one, there's still a little bit of, a little tiny quartz pocket, and I'm not sure like what this white pocket here is. That's kind of cool though. Something a little bit different. So when I cut this one, I kind of wanted to go that way, but I thought it was maybe just a little bit too tall to do that with my tile saw. So I ended up cutting it the short way. But I'm kind of glad I did. That is just gorgeous. Here's the other side. Crow likes it. Oh, this one might be the best one we've cut so far. I like these little pockets with the little tiny crystals in them too. Really neat. So I'm trying not to look at any of these before I open them, but I also have to spray them off to get them clean. But that's cool. I could definitely tell this one was solid when I was cutting it. It's kind of funny, the hollow ones just cut really easily because there's not as much material, obviously. And then these just take forever. All right, here's another big one. This one I did manage to cut it along the face that would expose the most surface area. It's got a little tiny pocket there. And they still look really cool. No big druzy pocket in this one though. Alright, this one was my toughest cut. As you can see, it's pretty thin, but I wanted to cut it the wide way so that I could expose the most stuff. And this side kind of exploded on me, but I'm glad I did cut it that way, although I forgot to spray this one off, so give me just a second. I also forgot to mention that this was one of the first hollow ones that I did. So this one you could hear stuff rattling around. Probably broken crystals, but yeah, I'm really happy with how this cut turned out. Especially like there on the edge, how the colors are kind of all pretty like that. So yeah, I'm glad the whole thing didn't explode in my hand. And even the pieces that did break off of it are still pretty cool. All right, with our next hollow one. This one's kind of cool. This one actually has a little hole in it. Look at that. There are a lot of crystals in this one. I could tell that when I was cutting it too, because it just cut really easily. But that's because at any given time I only have to cut through, you know, that much rock. Whereas some of those solid ones I have to cut through all of it, which is, and it's quartz crystals, and quartz is really hard, so it takes a long time to cut some of these. But that is really cool. I'm not sure which one of these is my favorite. They're all just so unique and so different on the inside, so it's hard to pick a favorite one. All right, I got one more hollow one to cut, and then we'll take a look at that prairie agate and see what's inside that. All right, here's the last of the ones that was rattling. Wow. That's cool. That's got a whole bunch of little pockets in it. It's interesting that that one was rattling, because this one has probably the smallest pocket. Well, for sure the smallest pocket out of the three. I'm getting bit by bugs while I do this, so sorry. That's really pretty. You can almost see some banding on these edges here, which is cool. Kind of where my thumb is. Up there too. I'm really happy with how these cuts have turned out. All right, let's do that prairie agate now. I'm excited for that one, although I think the cut is going to take a really long time. I was right, this one did take a really long time. Let's see how it turned out. That is just beautiful. Look at those orange streaks that go through there. Love the color on it. There's not bands like a Lake Superior agate, but it's still really pretty. Well, that was a lot of fun. And my camera trick worked, so I'm really happy about that. Thank you so much to the anonymous subscriber who sent me those rocks. That was very kind of you, and I had a lot of fun cutting them open. I hope you enjoyed watching them get cut open. As always, I'm Thomas. Thanks for watching.